Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Inner Whisper, your sacred pause to return to yourself. I'm Bani. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for giving yourself this moment to listen, to breathe, to connect. Today's Monday, a beginning of a new week. I hope you had a great weekend. And I want to welcome you into a special journey we are walking together over these days. The art of trusting yourself. Last week, we explored the power of vulnerability, showing up as we are, with openness and truth. Now, the next step is learning to sustain ourselves in trust. And it begins by looking at doubt, which often disguises itself as something deeper, the belief of not being enough. Because only when you trust yourself can you walk with steadiness, open your heart, and take each step with clarity. Think about the times you have felt that pull in your chest before saying yes to something you truly wanted. That subtle weight, the voice whispering, "What if I'm not enough? What if I can't measure up?" Doubt is often just the skin covering an older wound. The feeling of feeling less than, of not reaching the standard we were taught to measure ourselves against. It arrives dressed in comparisons, in others' expectations, in the message we heard as children. Don't take risks. That's not for you. Better not try. And the mind, wanting to protect us, turns those echoes into constant warnings. Don't fail, be careful, play it safe. The result? Doubts that paralyzes us, projects left unfinished, dreams dimmed by the fear of not being enough. But listen gently. This voice is not your essence. You're not less because you doubt. Doubt is just a memory, a learned habit. And from that place of the observer, you can step back. You can see doubt as a thought, not as a measure of your worth. Your essence is clear, radiant, and secure. Doubt comes from learned beliefs, inherited comparisons, old stories. The mind questions, but it is not your truth. And yes, doubt tries to protect you, but when you let it grow too much, it becomes a wall that holds you back. So today, I want to invite you to transform your doubt. And the first step is not to fight it or hide it, but to name it with tenderness. Ask yourself, where does doubt show up in me? What does it feel like in my body? What stories does it tell me every time? Think of those moments when doubt arises before a decision, in the middle of a new dream, or even in the small daily steps. Transforming doubt means acknowledging it, thanking it for trying to protect you, and then deciding it no longer rules your steps or decisions. It is not about eliminating uncertainty. It's about changing your relationship with it, seeing it not as an enemy, but as an echo of the past. Because when you face doubt with curiosity, you begin to see it is not your truth. You are the one who observes it. You are the one who decides whether to believe it or let it pass. And so that this reflection doesn't remain abstract, here are 3 paths you can walk to transform your inner doubt. Name it and observe it from a distance. Write down the exact phrase your mind repeats. I'm not good enough. I'm going to fail. I don't have what it takes. Then look at it as if it were a voice from the past, not your present truth. Listen to its roots and dialogue with it. Ask, where did this voice come from? Maybe a criticism, a comparison, or a comment long ago. Acknowledge that doubt once. Acknowledge that doubt once tried to protect you. Then answer it with kindness. Thank you for trying to keep me safe, but today I choose to trust myself. Transform it into an affirmation and embody it. Rewrite the doubt in positive form. From I'm not enough to I'm enough as I am. Place your hand on your heart, breathe deeply, and feel those words inside you. Each breath anchors the new belief. And to remind you that this work isn't only emotional but also scientific, here is what research shows. Neuroscience tells us that repeated thoughts carve routes in the brain. The more we feed a doubt, the stronger that circuit becomes. That's why doubt can feel so persistent. But the brain has something called neuroplasticity. It can rewire itself. Every time you name your doubt and respond with compassion, you're literally training your brain to trust you. This is not just about emotion. It's also about your mental health and well-being. So let's integrate this knowledge with the body and the breath. Let's take the 3 breaths of lights and always starting with emptying your lungs to open the space for new oxygenation. Take the first breath through your nose, inhale deeply, and exhale, imagining setting down the heavy backpack of your doubts. Second breath, inhale, imagining light coming into your mind. And exhale slowly and see that light dissolving the phrase, I'm not enough. Like ink dissolving in water until it's gone. Third breath, inhale with an open heart, bringing trust and gentleness toward yourself. And exhale with strength, affirming inwardly, I'm enough. I trust my path. Stay for a few moments in silence, feeling the lightness in your body and the calm in your mind. Carry this sensation with you through the day. Let each breath remind you, I'm already enough. Doubt may appear disguised as caution or care, but now you know how to recognize it. It is not your truth, not your essence. You are the clarity behind the noise. You are the strength that remains even when the mind trembles. I invite you to walk today remembering doubt does not define your worth. It may pass like a cloud, but your sky is infinite and luminous. Whenever doubt tries to stop you, return to your breath, to your heart, and let trust hold you steady. You are enough. You have always been enough. As Christine Kane, an Australian author and activist who speaks about courage, resilience, and living with purpose, said, doubt your doubts before you doubt yourself. And so that this reflection becomes more than words, I leave you a mantra for today. Repeat with me quietly or out loud. I'm enough. My voice matters. I trust my pet. Repeat it often. Let it be your gentle anchor. May your confidence this week be seed, root, and flower. May your voice rise clear and true. And may your heart always remember you are light, you are strength, you are enough. Thank you for being here with me in the Inner Whisper. I invite you to join me tomorrow in this path. Thank you for sharing this sacred pause with me. And if something here touched you, please subscribe to my channel so we can keep walking the art of trusting yourself together. Leave me a comment. What is the doubt that repeats most in your life? And what new voice will you choose to plant today? Give it a thumb up so it can reach more people, and share it with someone who needs to remember that they are already enough. Join me on Substack, where each week I share reflections to accompany your healing and awakening journey at innerlightpath.substack.com. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, love deeply, shine brightly, and embrace your journey. Ciao.